Next one is, so there was one more, like precedent we discussed in our unit 1 also, and it's there in unit 4 also. All right, same thing. So what do you remember from precedent part? What is precedent?
Precedent means the ratio decedent is that only, no, ma'am.
That only. So what is precedent?
Uh, to
Precedent means judgment of court.
judicial decision.
Yeah, judicial decision, right? Whatever decision is given by court, that is precedent. Yes, right. Now, how many parts of judicial decision or a precedent will have? Judicial how many parts judicial decision will have?
Ratio decedent and obiter dictum, two types.
Yes. So there are two types.
And
what is ratio decidendi?
It will give reasons of decision, ma'am. Obiter dictum gives it is said by the way, like refers to part of the judicial decision.
Yes, so it is some, by the way, whatever you are saying, that will be obiter dictum. So precedent means judicial decision, and judicial decision is having two different parts, ratio decidendi, obiter dictum. Ratio decidendi means reason for the decision, and obiter dictum means general observation of the judges.
Observations.
Yeah, observations. So from there also I saw some important questions was there. So there you can again remember kinds and all of that. So what are the different kinds of precedent?
Kinds, ma'am.
Yeah.
There are 4 kinds. Original precedent and authoritative precedent and declaratory precedent and last one.
It starts with P.
Persuasive now.
Yeah, persuasive precedent.
Persuasive precedent.
Yeah. So what is original?
Original precedent.
Original precedent will give an original law, right? What is like an original thing they will say. For the first time they will see. If there is no law on a certain matter and court passes some thing, like we saw in case of witness protection, court passed, right, witness protection scheme. So that is like an original precedent. What is authoritative or what is declaratory?
It will declare the laws which said by a Supreme Court or High Court.
Yeah. So already something is existing, but court will again declare it. Like under Article 21, we have right to clean air also. We have right to privacy also. That is declaratory. What is authoritative precedent?
They have authority to give the orders of law.
Yeah. So you need to follow only. Yeah, authoritative as in you need to follow only. You don't have any other option. Like a decision given by Supreme Court, everyone will have to obey that. Right? That is authoritative. What is persuasive?
It is not compulsory, but we can follow it.
Yeah, if you want, you can follow. Otherwise, also it's fine. It's not compulsory, right? So, any example of persuasive precedent?
Indian Penal Code.
Indian Penal Code is a law, and precedent means a decision that court has given. So, persuasive precedent will be if Karnataka High Court passes an order, right? You are judge of Karnataka High Court, you have passed an order, and I'm a judge of Delhi High Court, right? I may refer to your decision or I may not, right? It is not binding on me, but if I feel that's a good judgment, I can refer to that. All right. So precedent means judicial decision only, whatever court will decide. And authoritative precedent has two different types: absolute authoritative precedent and conditional authoritative precedent. Absolute as in it is binding in all cases. Like Supreme Court of India, its highest number of judges have given a decision, it will be binding on everyone. Conditional authoritative precedent as in there will be different groups of judges in Supreme Court, right? If 5 groups of judges have given a decision, it will be binding on if there are less than 5 number of judges, right? It will not be binding on 13 number judges group, right? So it means there is a condition when it will be binding, when not. That is conditional authoritative precedent.